final round for the championship, and the cars which are lined up are the Volkswagen Polo category. In pole position for this race is Ritesh Rai from Chennai. In P2 is the current championship leader in this category, Pratik Sonwane from Pune. In P3 is Raj Bakru from Hyderabad. P4 is Aditya Swaminathan from Chennai. So it's going to be interesting because the championship leader is starting in P2, but the pole position is with Ritesh Rai, and let's see whether he can hold on to his pole position. And it's going to be an 8-lap race, very interesting. It's going to be nail-biting. Be right there and catch all the action live.
We're back to racing, and it is the Volkswagen Polo Cup back in live action. Hello everybody, welcome to the fourth and the final round of the MRF, MMSC, FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2022. The year 2022, special one for the Madras Motorsports Club as they celebrate the 70 years, 70 glorious years of this prestigious automotive club in the country. It's been a fantastic run from them, hosting a wide array of motorsporting events in the country. The premier national championship motorsport events are hosted and organized by the Madras Motorsports Club. Truly, their love for racing exudes their wide array of championships. It's been a great start so far. We just completed the MRF Formula 2000, and up next it is the Volkswagen Polo Cup. And what an exciting category this is. These cars are fast, they are nimble, and they are fun to go racing with. We've got a 15-car lineup starting off for their race one. 3 races. The Volkswagen Polo Cup will have 4 races. They missed out on round 1 and 2. They came back in round 3, and this is their second outing in the National Car Racing Championship. 4 races, 100 points to be taken for the winner. So it's safe to say this championship is still wide open. We're definitely seeing sparks that are flying high in this category. Starting off in pole is Ritesh Rai, the 40-year-old Chennai racer. He's placed 8th in the championship, but he's had a fantastic start to this weekend. He did a fantastic hot lap of 156 to get him this pole position. As far as the championship is concerned, we've got 3 drivers in close contention. It's Pratik Sonwane from Pune who leads the charge, with Raj Bakru in P2 and Bombay and Bengaluru's Aditya Swaminathan in P3. So there's only a 10-point difference between the 3. Pratik Sonwane leads with 71 points. Raj Bakru is got 66 points, and Aditya Swaminathan with 61 points. It's safe to say, and all of these 3 drivers are in the top in the top order. While the cars are flying out on their formation lap, let's take a quick look at our grid. Starting off in pole, the Chennai racer Ritesh Rai. In P2 is our championship leader Pratik Sonwane. In car number 7, in P3 is Raj Bakru from Mumbai. On car number 6, in P4 is Aditya Swaminathan, who's currently 3rd in the championship, on car number 14. In P5 is Munjal Savla on car number 12. In P6 from Dhaka is Avik Anwar. In P7 is Saurav Bandyopadhyay from Thane. In P8 is Shreyas Dimitre from Pune. In P9 is Aditya Pawar. In P10 is Prashant Tarni. In P11 is Oja Surve from Mumbai. In P12 is Niranjan Totkari. In P13 is Jeet Jabak. In P14 is Rahul Deshpande. And closing the 15th car grid is Puanch Kamineni. Well, we had a guest driver in race in round 1 in this Volkswagen Polo Cup, who was Sandeep Kumar. He came and he had such a clean sweep of a weekend. 4 races and 4 victories. That he's not in the championship fight, so he doesn't get any points, but it was more for a practice run for him. He's also racing in the ITC, so he's an ex-champion in the Volkswagen Polo Cup. So it was great to have him in the mix here. We've also got the likes of Jeet Jabak, who's starting from P13, who will also be joining this grid as a guest driver. So it's going to be a fun race. As far as the fight for the championship, Pratik Sonawane has the advantage starting off their first race this weekend. It's 4 races, and he's got his competition, Raj Bakaru and Aditya Swaminathan, right behind his bumper. It's 12:07 p.m. on the clock. The sun's glaring down from a hazy morning. We're going into a hot afternoon here. It's about 30 degrees on the clock. We might see a high of about 31, 32 degrees. Real feel at about 35 degrees. Humidity is quite up at this point, but 70% humidity, so it's very, very humid here at the Madras International Circuit. Wind gusts have really picked up this time around, about 35 kilometers per hour on the wind radar. Good visibility across, about 32% cloud cover. We aren't seeing, there's no prediction for any rain this time around. Well, as the cars are lining up onto the start for their race, it's an 8-lap race to the checkered flag. 3.7 kilometers each lap. We're in the eastern part of the track of the Madras International Circuit. So the direction is from east to west here. And it's a clockwise direction in terms of the track. This is a FI certified grade 2 track. The cars are ready, the calm before the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to the grand finale. We're kicking off the second race. 5 seconds to go. The lights are starting up. Engines fired up, and they're off. Great start there for Pratik Sonawane. It looks like Ritesh Rai got a great off that start. Not the best start for Ritesh Rai. He's trying to close in and not give Pratik Sonawane at the moment any room for an overtake. Good move there from number 13. He defends his position. We've got the likes of Raj Bakru, Aditya Swaminathan, all hot on pursuit right behind in that row 2. Here are the top 5 cars lining up for attack into turn 3, turn 4. So far so good for Ritesh Rai. Our pole man continues the charge. That's car number 13 for you. Number 7, Pratik Sonawane, a championship leader in P2, but coming under pressure from his competition. We've got Raj Bakru, Aditya Swaminathan right there in the mix. Oh, solid action there. Number 14 versus number 6. Almost bumping each other. That's Raj Bakru fighting it out with Aditya Swaminathan, our championship contenders in the front. Looks like Ritesh Rai is a man on a mission this weekend. There's number 9 doing a slingshot ahead of Aditya Swaminathan. Here we drive with car number 8. That's Niranjan Totkari. Oh, looks like one of the cars there has taken some damage on that rear bumper. We're seeing it stick out a little bit. Could have been that incident somewhere around turn 5. Cars are coming over the bridge. There's car number 14 leading the charge with number 9 in hot pursuit. That's Avik Anwar. And we've got number 12 right behind Munjal Savla there. There is Ritesh Aditya Swaminathan. Munjal Savla. Avik Anwar. Munjal Savla. Aditya Pawar. Ojas Surve. Niranjan Podkari. Rahul Deshpande. Looks like we've got 3 cars that are missing out of action here. Prashant Tamni, Deep Jabak and Koach Gaminani are not in the grid today. 7 laps to go to the checkered flag, and it's Ritesh Rai that leads the charge with a 2:02.112. That's the quickest lap time we've seen from Ritesh Rai so far. He's about 200th of a second quicker than Pratik Sonawani at the moment. Raj Bakru in P3 with a 2:02.357. So looks like Raj Bakru and Pratik Sonawani are very, very tight in terms of lap times, are close to each other. Aditya Swaminathan slightly slower than Pratik and Raj Bakru at the end of lap 1. You've got 3 blue cars in the lead pack and 3 brown cars. Vermilion color cars here in P3, P4, P5 and P6. Here's the rest of the pack lining up. Ritesh Rai still holding fort, the 40-year-old racer from Chennai, looking very, very strong here this weekend. He's 8th in the championship, but he's got a good fight ahead of him. Every single point matters, so you need to finish on the top of the order here. Looks like the race position for the championship fight is as per the championship order. And Avik Anwar from Dhaka now putting pressure on Aditya Swaminathan. Can he respond? Aditya Swaminathan taking a more defensive line, coming into turn 2. He is coming under pressure from Avik Anwar, the UAE Pro Car champion from Dhaka, Bangladesh, bringing the fight to our championship contender. Number 9 flashing lights, saying I want to get ahead. Aditya Swaminathan, a very, very able driver himself. He knows how to defend his position. It's not going to be easy getting ahead of Aditya Swaminathan at this point of time. Last time around, Ritesh Rai went faster with a 1:57.224. That's the quickest lap time on the grid. But what's interesting to see is Pratik Sonawani and Raj Bakru, in fact, have closed in on that gap with Ritesh Rai at the moment as far as lap times are concerned. They're still about 3 car lengths behind Ritesh Rai, but they're stepping up the pace. They're responding to Ritesh Rai. Oh, here it is, number 9 trying to get inside both Aditya Swaminathan and Munjal Savla. What a move there from Avik Anwar. So far, Ritesh Rai is showing us why he's on pole this weekend at this race 1. He's got a nice tight line. He's holding forth steady, calm and steady. And that's what you need to do in a race of such order. I think Pratik Sonawani right now needs to play a smart game for the championship. Well, both cars have taken some damage. I'm talking about Raj Bakru and Pratik Sonawani. And Raj Bakru and Aditya Swaminathan. There was a tussle between them in lap 1, turn 5. Oh, slightly wide there for Aditya Swaminathan. This is the moment. Looks like Avik Anwar also fighting it out. So it's Avik Anwar's car that's taken some impact in that front left headlight. Here is number 12, Munjal Savla, fighting it out with Avik Anwar. Looks like Aditya Swaminathan, he is really coming under pressure from this mid-pack. He's moved down the order, Aditya Swaminathan, from P4 into P6 actually. It's not been a good start there for Aditya Swaminathan. He will be losing some points if he's not able to recover from this. Looks like Raj Bakru has caught up to Pratik Sonawane and he is bringing the fight. He's definitely pushing that Volkswagen Polo to its very limit. Number 13 still going strong, still going quick. Ritesh Rai, the man in pole, doing a fine job in the front. They've gone slightly slower in the earlier lap. Pratik Sonawane is still holding fort in P2, but he's coming under severe pressure from Raj Bakru. Raj Bakru definitely trying to turn the championship fight in his favor this time around. I mean, if he gets ahead of Pratik Sonawane, it is likely that he will become the championship leader. And I think that's a man on a mission now. He's definitely on the offensive. As far as lap times are concerned, last time around, Raj Bakru was about 400th of a second quicker than Pratik Sonawane. Oh, slightly wide there for number 6, Raj Bakru. It's the fight for P2 now that's getting really, really intense here. It's and the fight for the championship order. Pratik Sonawane versus Raj Bakru. Aditya Swaminathan struggling a little bit for pace now. He's moved down into P6. He's not able to make a fight with Avik Anwar or Munjal Savla, who are ahead of him. Just under 3 laps to the checkered flag, and so far so good for our top guns. Ritesh Rai leads the charge. Pratik Sonawane in P2, Raj Bakru in P3. Looks like Pratik Sonawane has definitely used the last half a lap to get ahead and build some pace ahead of number 6 Raj Bakru. We're seeing about 2.5 car lengths ahead of distance between Pratik Sonawane and Raj Bakru at the moment. In the front, Ritesh Rai in the all clear. Three laps to the checkered flag. Ritesh Rai leads the charge. He's done a 1:57 in that earlier lap. Looks like number 1 is checking in. That's Saurabh Bandipati. He started from P7. Not really sure what happened, but this is a very different Saurabh Bandipati that we're seeing this season. He hasn't been having the best of seasons this year. Looks like Avik Anwar, in fact, in the earlier lap, clocked in the quickest lap time with the 1:56.273. In fact, he was a second quicker than our race leader, Ritesh Rai. In the championship order, we've got Aditya Patnaik in P4, Avik Anwar in P5, Shreyas Dimate in P6, and Ritesh Rai in P7. Akhil Agarwal is in P8, Munjal Savla in P9, and Niranjan Totkari in P10. So they're not too far off. In fact, Ritesh Rai, who's our race leader, has about 24 points. There's There's a 47-point difference between Ritesh Rai and Pratik Sonawane at the moment. And with 100 points in the kitty, mathematically he still has a chance if he wins all 4 races. Well, it's hard to say, but we're going to have to see how this championship pegs out in the next 3 races. So far, we've got 2 laps of the checkered flag. Ritesh Rai leads the charge, Pratik Sonawane in P2. And I think that's why Avik Anwar is really trying his best to move up the order. Because Avik Anwar currently has 44 points. Oh, let's get there for number 12, Munjal Savla. So he's got a 27-point difference between him and Ritesh Rai. And that actually mathematically isn't a big deficit to beat if he's able to stay on top. But right now he's currently moved up into P5. Munjal Savla is ahead of him. And we've got Raj Bakru and Pratik Sonawane here on our screens fighting it out. Raj still trying his best to bring that offensive, to bring a fair fight to Pratik Sonawane, but he hasn't been able to break the pace yet. He's still losing out, especially in this mid-sector, and this is where we see Pratik Sonawane really pull up ahead in this and in the final sector, third sector. Looks like in the meantime, number 12, Munjal Savla, slowly has closed in on our top 3, so he could be putting a fight for the podium finish. There's number 9, Avik Anwar, closing in, and we've got number 14, Aditya Swaminathan, who's currently in P6. He's way off the pace, way off the chart in the top order. Looks like number 12 is really close, and he's reeled in both Pratik Sonawane and Raj Bakru at the moment, and he's breathing down Raj Bakru's neck. With Ritesh Rai getting onto the main straight and moving into the final lap. It's the last lap of this race, 1. And what a race from Ritesh Rai. The man has been unstoppable this first race. In fact, so far he's done a phenomenal job this weekend. Had a great practice sessions. He topped up the qualifying order, and he's doing a fantastic job this race. He is the faster man across the lot now. Here's a 3-way fight between Pratik Sonawane, Raj Bakru and Munjal Savla. Munjal Savla currently 9th in the championship with 16 points. He's trying his best. Can he make a break into that podium finish? He's got Raj Bakru in his sights. He's on the inside corner, that turn 5, trying to outbreak Raj Bakru at the moment. Here we go once again into the inside. He takes a peek, but not close enough. He's holding forth, but he's there, right behind. Tussling with Raj Bakru there on the main straight. He could get a slipstream advantage at this point. Will he be coming in the inside? He's not close enough. He's trying to go on the outside of Raj Bakru at the moment, trying to get a better line to ensure he gets a good exit out of this corner going into turn 9. Oh, what a move there. Raj Bakru quickly moves into the defensive. We are in the final sector now. Pratik Sonawane is still looking in the rear view. He's got 2 cars right behind him. He's holding forth. He's got it nice and steady. There we see number 12, Munjal Savla, going the outside of the turn 10. Oh, slams the door shut, Raj Bakru. What a job well done from Raj Bakru. We're coming into the final corner now. Ritesh Rai, number 13, takes the checkered flag for the Volkswagen Polo Cup Race 1 in round 4 in the grand finale. Pratik Sonawane takes P2, a well-deserved second. He was coming under massive pressure, and he kept his cool, put his head down and put in the work. And Raj Bakru, facing all odds, closes in on third. So it looks like the championship fight will still continue with Pratik Sonawane leading the charge. Raj Bakru in P2 of the championship. Looks like Aditya Patnaik is missing out of this grid this time around. So Aditya Swaminathan will continue his charge of the championship with some added points, much needed points from third. Well, folks, that was a fantastic race one in the Volkswagen Polo Cup. Stay tuned. We're going to catch up with our race winners down here at the pit lane of the Madras International Circuit. Post which we got a quick lunch recess, and we'll be back with the afternoon races soon after. Our first race in the afternoon is at 1:15 p.m. It's the ITC, IJTC, and Super Stock. What an exciting race category we start off the afternoon classes with. So stay tuned, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
To win from pole, and it was a clean getaway, and just tried to save the tires through the race. Couldn't have asked for better. I have another race in the next half an hour, so it's going to be tiring, but and special mention, my sister is here, her children are here, my son is here, so I mean it's great to win with family around. Thank you.
And your son was saying it's a cool car, Dad.
Yeah, that's my nephew who was saying that, and it is a absolutely cool car. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. finish in this race. How was it for you?
I think the race was good. There was a little bit of an issue for me to get off the mark. I had some issues. The car just bogged down a little bit. And then I was in a position to lose not one but three places at the third corner. But somehow made a decent comeback. And I think Ritesh did a fantastic job. Super happy for him. He's got some insane pace this weekend. And really enjoyed the battle with Raj. He was catching up to me. He's a rookie driver. But of course, if he's got the pace, he's got the pace. I was mainly focusing on the tyre management because it's one race at a time for me, eyeing for the championship. So keeping my head down, focuses, bagging as many points as I can. I think what also becomes more important is that I've observed this season that I'm not very good at my pace when it comes to a brand new set of tyres. I kind of find my comfort in a scrubbed set of tyres. So I was running on a brand new set this race. So as again, a challenge is good. It's a good battle to have, and looking forward to the next race.
Leave me any questions to ask you, dear. Okay, that's a very mature response, and good luck in your other races.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Cheers.
Third place finish, but you were involved with everything that happened in this race.
Yeah, I was quite nasty. I was looking at first there in the second corner, but I think it got a bit dirty. I mean, it's expected, tensions are high, but it was good. Then I fell back to third again, and I had to fight for that position, and then later I got involved with the fight for second again. So yeah, just a very eventful race, and I guess that's how it should be.
Yeah. So first you were pushing Prateek, okay, and later towards the fag end of the race, you were really pushed for the third spot by Munjal. Tell us about that. How did you keep your nerve there?
So, I mean, it's easy for me to keep my nerve in these situations. Obviously, karting, like, you have a lot of these. By now, I'm experienced enough to hold my nerve there. But I think Pradeep played it really smart. I think he had a bit more pace. But I'm obviously in the fight for the championship, so he thought it's better to hold me back and maybe leave me vulnerable to Munjal. But I held that, and I came third despite everything, so I'm happy with that.
Good job, and good luck for your other races.
Thank you very much.
a race car is kind of like flying a fighter jet.
Especially in the sport, you can't really show your emotions.
Yeah. It's our time to shine. Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You
in my mind, I was thinking about the win, and I was going for the win.
Oh no! Oh! There's been a spin-off of one of the cars, which has led to two other cars steering off into the grass patch.
So everybody remember me, and though I ain't talked to close, I ain't stopping though. It's hip-hop, you know, or is it rock and roll? I'm not dropping down, no matter.
I'd fallen in love with speed. Then I found a place where I could actually do something about it.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't never. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you, I ain't here to make it. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down. No, I'm never slowing down, cause we're blowing up now. I ain't never slowing down, keep on going till I'm down.